Hello everyone, this is your girl Sugary Girl Candy 2012 and I'm here bringing you another to talk about article. Um, so basically, if you read the title then you pretty much already know what this is about. I'm bringing you some WWE'2K14 news, and it's called Editions That Make This a Must-Own Game. Hopefully these editions are good. It'll make me want the game. Okay, so this article reads, which I'm going to leave somewhere in the description or an annotation, whatever. It reads, the release of WWE 2K14, the latest installment in the wrestling company's video game series, is scheduled for October 29, 2013, and excitement is through the roof about the new changes to the franchise. Again, that's something good to hear because hopefully it's like, I don't know, something worth saying. Okay, now they got their shit right, but honestly I'm not expecting too much due to the fact that they just literally acquired, the game like what, months ago. So, I'm not expecting big change, but something, I don't know, something that's different, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, let me finish reading this. With the addition of 2K Sports as the game developer, per the company's official website, the WWE series is expected to make leaps and bounds in terms of gameplay and features. Okay, I looked at someone I'm sub to. I looked at his video and they said they're going to be making a lot of changes to the gameplay, and a few of them included, like, if you ever played online, then you'll notice how people are able to just continuously spam certain moves, like, the big boots and the spears and blah blah blah. Well, they're making it so you won't be able to just continuously do it back to back to back to back to back. So, that might actually be that's going to actually be a good thing, and it might actually push me to play online, because the last time I played online was back in 2011, I believe. That was the last time I played online, and after that I've been to myself because, sometimes playing online and being online, with this game can be very, I don't know, it just can be very, it just like so much drama revolve around the damn online portion, so I tend to keep to myself. But I don't know, somehow I'm able to um oh, okay, I was reading something else. Somehow I'm always dragged into it, which is absolutely no sense. People just have a thing with constantly putting my name in their mouth. Like I don't honestly know why, and blah blah blah. So let me continue. The excitement from the wrestling community about the innovations brought in by a major company like 2K Sports will make this game an instant classic. These are the additions fans are excited about. Um, Hopefully, because I'm really not a fan, sorry, of Corey Ledesma, because Corey Ledesma and a few other people, because they hyped every last one of the couple of games up back, I mean, and those games ended up being crap. Like, the gameplay wise, the glitches and the problems with the servers and blah blah blah. So it kind of irks me that he's taking part in making of this game, because his ego is just like extremely high, and he just annoys the hell out of me. So hopefully he didn't have too much influence, and I'm not for people losing their jobs or anything of that nature, and hopefully they can find something before they're, if and when they're kicked to the side. But I just want, this to be 2K. Like, I just want the next game to be just 2K involvement with nothing, because if the games come out like 2013, 2012, then it's just 2K is just going to feel like DQ but with a different name, and I honestly don't want that, because DQ have been, an asshole of a publisher, for what they excuse me, for what they did to the Saints Row franchise, which you guys probably don't know. I don't even remember where I read this. I probably read it on Idle Ninja's blog, but they said during the part where Gat was on the plane at the beginning, well, not, let's say close to the beginning of the game of Saints Row 3, he was actually supposed to go out in a fiery glory of hell, while fighting the Syndicate. But but DQ wouldn't allow them to do that, so they had to change it and basically go with a more non-dark approach. Basically, DQ wanted them to be a little bit more goofy like than what they actually had in mind. Like, I'm going to do a video on that on his blog as well to explain more on why some things couldn't make it back into the Saints Row games, and why some things wouldn't work, and maybe the people that are still bitching about this game right now will understand more and they would cut this shit out, because honestly, I don't know what you guys are expecting for them to do, and the game is a month away out. So the bitching and the whining is pretty fruitless and it's pretty pointless. So like, if you haven't stopped bitching about this game yet, and if you've been bitching it about a year, again, this is the time where you need to put your controller down and go the hell outside, real talk, because this shit is ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. Make a rant about it. Make one big ass 40-minute rant about it and just be done with it and move the hell on, because it's annoying to still see people bitching and whining in the comment section of those videos, knowing damn well, like, what the hell do you expect them to change in a month? Like, think about that. You think they're really gonna, and honestly, do you think they're really gonna sit here and listen to a bunch of people that whine back the fucking back? I don't think so. Especially if you were insulting me and I was making a game and you were insulting me back to back because you didn't like what I did with it and it appeals to many other people, then I honestly would ignore you to high hell. Because it's just ridiculous what this fan base has turned to. But let me continue on with this, because this is not what this is about. So let me see. With the addition of 2K as a game developer, per the company's official website, the WWE series is expected to make leaps and bounds in terms of gameplay and features. The excitement from... Okay, I've read that part. I've read those parts. For the first time since the WWE video games became a series, WWE 2K14 will feature the legendary Ultimate Warrior per the company's YouTube page. While Warrior is only available to fans that pre-order the game and likely added as a downloadable character that the rest will have to pay for later, having a chance to play as the fan favorite with authentic attire and moveset will have genuine wrestling fans excited. Yes, I like the Ultimate Warrior, but I just don't really see a point in pre-ordering a game that comes out every freaking year. So I'm obviously going to be one of them type of people that's just going to wait like a month or a few weeks to get the game, because I'm not really pressed for it. Although some of the features do excite me inside a little bit, I'm not really pressed enough to pre-order a game that comes out every year. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry, but this is just not gonna get a pre-order for me. From me, sorry. The tension between the Ultimate Warrior and the WWE has been well documented, acknowledged in the WWE.com interview with the superstar. But to open up the amazing character to a new generation of fans is a great way to bury the hatchet. So basically, apparently he's been beefing with the WWE. I don't know what about, because I don't keep up with WWE anymore. So, I mean, I don't keep up, but the anything that doesn't relate to the games, I don't keep up with it. So the hope now is that the fans that enjoy playing as the Ultimate Warrior will get to finally see him inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. Until then, controlling the character in WWE 2K14 will have to suffice. Well, the only way that I'll play with real wrestlers, and have been doing this uh, since I play wrestling games, is to test out the controls to see if anything has changed, and basically to see if I can get used, to the gameplay and stuff like that. Is really the only reason that I play as a real wrestler. I like to make my own creations. That's what I'm really, 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 really hoping to read about. Okay, what else? The Macho Man. Another superstar that's been stiffed by the WWE in video games is Macho Man Randy Savage. Rest in peace. But WWE 2K14 has officially added him to the roster for all wrestling fans to enjoy. With some of the most colorful attires, a legendary song, and entrance, and a moveset that would make any fan with a desire for nostalgia excited for this year's game, there is little doubt that many wrestling marks will be swayed to buy this game because of Macho Man. Savage was another WWE superstar who reportedly had trouble with the company per Raja.com, but after watching McMahon patch things up with veterans like Bruno Sammartino and the Ultimate Warrior, maybe the next step is a Macho Man induction into the Hall of Fame. I mean, he really should be. While we wait for his deserved induction, the video game allows the fans to craft dream feuds with the legend. Okay. And here are the gameplay improvements. Last year's edition of the WWE franchise was a step in the right direction, but the addition of the 2K sports team to the series and the innovations the company has mastered will turn the WWE 2K series into something fans find flat out amazing. Well, let's hope that happens. Not only have the developers made fundamental improvements to character navigation, basic striking, and the reversal system, but 2K Sports has also added catapult finishers and incorporated more oh my gosh moment into the 2014 edition of the game per Aubrey Citizen on the company's official website. That's pretty dang good. The biggest improvement is the 2 count bug fix that should add much more intrigue to the gameplay. With last year's failure in one of the most interesting aspects of the games, kicking out at the last second is what makes wrestling great. There are high expectations for the upgrades. A 2K Sports track record, it should be an excellent title. But honestly, a couple of wrestlers isn't what is gonna make me get this game. It's the improvement upon the gameplay and many other things in the game. So we'll see how that is, and I'll keep up with whatever WWE news may pop up and continuously give my thoughts on it till it actually drops. I also forgot to mention that one of the reasons that I don't want to get it exactly in October, I may, who knows, but depending on what they show, but it's because another game that I anxiously want is called Beyond Two Souls. It's a PlayStation 3 exclusive, and I really want to play that game because I'm a huge fan of the company Chromatic Dream, because they made Heavy Rain and crap. What is the name of the game? I can't believe I forgot. It's a game that was made on PS2. Oh, Indigo Prophecy. There we go. That was a very intriguing game and different, during its time out. I recommend both of those games if you like, story and, decision making and stuff like that, because they're very, 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 very intriguing and different and blah, blah, blah. So I believe that's everything. If you guys want to check the article out for yourself and you think I'm lying or anything like that, then I'll leave it somewhere in the description, or put it in an annotation or whatever, and you guys can check this story out for yourself, read it, blah 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 and blah blah blah. So yeah, you guys can leave your thoughts down below of what you think of the changes, and 2K being a part of the process, the process of making this game and stuff like that, and I'll get back to you guys comments as quick as I can. Deuces, and thank you very much for commenting, watching, and subscribing. Bye bye.